Guys, this is Dalia. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to scrapbooking memories with Dalia. I am Dalia. I am a creator advisor in the area of Ohio, and I'm here to do my first process video with you guys. The reason I want to do one today because the collection that I'm going to use is in the last chance. So you still have a chance to grab it. It is in the last chance. I did 3 orders for Creative Memory. I'm still waiting on them for more recent collections, but I do have plenty of other collections there. I am going to be showcasing in this channel, even though they're not available no more, but we buy them and we need to use them. So I'm going to do like a from the vault segment here where I will use a collection that is no longer available, but I have it and we invest money on these collections and we got to use them. Unfortunately, they retire them. I wish they'll never do, but they do. So we're going to be using the I Am Grateful 2. It is still available in the last chance except the titles. The titles are not available, but this is available. This is available. This is available. And the paper is available. I also have, I have a little more than what is because I had like I also have the recipe kit, plus I also have the vellum paper pack. So I do have a little more than what is still available because I have it all. But with the designer paper and the embellishments, you could create beautiful layouts. So this is the collection that we're going to be using. We're going to be using the laser cut title, maybe for a title. I already did some cutting and stuff that we're going to be using, and that was using, unfortunately the punches are no longer available, but you could find them in this, eBay and stuff like that, because this is a staple for me is leaves. So we're going to be using the gum leaf, that was a 2020, and 5 leaf, that was a 2021. And we also going to be using the embossed blossom, that was a 2022 punch. You still could find them if you want them. You still could find them. You just got to look for them and sometimes pay a little more than what it was actually the price of it, but that's how it is. We're gonna be using I had these pictures of my daughter that goes perfect with the collection. We also gonna be using the circle. I don't know which size we're gonna need, if we're gonna use the medium size or we're gonna use the small one with the red blade. I usually used to use 2 of these cutting bar, but for Christmas I gifted myself this magnetic glass board for scrapbookers, so that's what I'm going to be using. But I used to use 2 of these things together, but we're going to be using this for the cutting system, for the circle cutting system. And we're going to use a trimmer. I like to use tabs in my layout, these kind of tabs. Creative Memory had a tab punch. It's no longer available. I hunted one down. It's on my way to me on eBay, but I use a regular one that I have. I have plenty of other non-Creative Memory stuff. The sketch that we're going to use is a sketch that I am working on releasing a sketchbook. So we're going to do one of my sketches. It has the cutting guide at the bottom. So we're gonna do this sketch, which is very simple. So this is where we're gonna use the cutting system, and it's just the same in both sides. So that's the one we're gonna be doing. So I like to do my sketches in color. We could do different papers on here, or we could use just one paper. So then we will need 2 papers, 3 with a circle. And if you're gonna use only the same one, 4, maybe I use 2 different ones. So let's see what papers. And this part match perfect my daughter's outfit. She has some like a color, like a burnt orange jacket on with jeans. And then the back where she's parked is like brick. So it was perfect. So let's see what papers we're gonna use. I definitely want to use this one as my background. So this is gonna be A will be 2 white cardstocks. That's gonna be the background. So B, I think I'm gonna use this one for B, and we gotta use both of them. So that would be B. C is the little, which I gotta do it in white. Is the other ones. I think the stripe. Let's see. I don't want it to be too busy because this is kind of busy. So I will say the stripe. I will use this one as a stripe. So that will be this one. And then I will go off camera and I will cut to the size that the sketch is telling me to cut. So that was B, and this one right here. I haven't finished. I'm working in the, I just want to try one out. So I think this one, no. Let's see which one could be. I think I'm gonna do the banners the same. I want to bring, because she's wearing jeans, so I think I want to bring this blue for the banners and keep the banners the same. I like this one. And then the circle. So these are going to be the banners. I might need both of them. I don't know. I got to see the cutting guide. So I'm liking this. And I'll say the yellow for the circle. So let's go. I'm going to go cut this down. And then I'll come back. Let me see. See, I have some necks here that it was from the. I have a cut apart. Let's see. No. Maybe we bring a balloon for the circle. We'll see. So, let's see. Let's see what we have here. So we got, oh, I think this one will be perfect with that because it has the yellow dots. Yeah, so we're going to cut the circle on this one and the balloon on both. Or, let's see. No, I think the dots makes it more. Yeah, I like the dots. So we're going to use, or maybe this one so we could bring some black because some of the, yeah, I'm going to bring this so we could bring some black in because some of the some of the embellishments are black. Let's see this one. No, I like this one better. So we're gonna use these papers. Let's move this over here, and these are the ones. These are the ones, right? That we're gonna be using. Let's see. I think. Okay, so let's rethink this. So for the banners, what's my sketch? I lost my sketch. Right here. So I think the blue, it will contrast because that's too much orange. Even though I love that, but I think it's too much orange. So we need to bring another color, and then we could do the banners these colors because it brings all the colors together that we're going to be using. So yeah, that's more likely for that, because then the polka dot brings all the colors together. So let me go off camera so I could measure according to my we got here also some stickers that we could use, so we're going to put them there. Those are not available. Those are part of the recipe, the project recipe on things. So I'll be right back once I cut everything. Okay guys, so I did cut everything, and I ink. I like to ink. Creative Memory just came out with inks. I am waiting for my shipment. Like I said, I did 3 orders and I still have not received none. So I do ink. I've been scrapbooking for almost 15 years, I think, or more. I don't even know, since 2000. It's gonna be 20 years. Oh, it is 20 years. I can't remember. I know I've been scrapbooking for a long time, and I do have all the ways of scrapbooking. But I like to ink my papers, and inking is not for everybody, or a lot of people don't know how to use it. But now that Creative Memory is coming out with inks, I will be giving you tutorials on how to use your inks. At the moment, I don't have none from Creative Memory. Like I said, I'm waiting for my shipment, and to get that. So I did ink everything, and everything is there. We're gonna do the circle. We're gonna do it on camera. So in case you don't know how to use the cutting system, which is one of the best out there, I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna bring my cutting thingy here, my cutting mat. We're gonna cut 2 circles that we need for right here, and I think it's just to that. I think I'm gonna use the small one. So we're gonna use the small circle, and we're gonna use the red blade, which cuts closest to the be careful with that little knife. It's very sharp. Ask me how I know. So we're gonna put these little things right in the groove here, and then we're just gonna cut. Just be careful, because like I said, that little thing is, so just make sure that you pull the paper to make sure that you got all the things. So we got this is a 1.5 circle. So we got that. So now we're gonna cut them in vellum also. So we're gonna bring the vellum. We're gonna put it here. Again, we're gonna put the little things in there and just cut. That's how easy it is to use the cutting system. And I just put to make sure that I cut completely there. I didn't cut completely, so you go again, and now it goes. So now I got my 1.5 circle. It's just to ground my title. So we don't need this cutting no more. I'm gonna ink it real quick. Right now I'm using distress inks. I love the distress inks. So I'm gonna ink them both at the same time because they're gonna be together. So Creative Memory also have a balloon adhesive, which I got an order. I did order the refills for my regular and my repo. I use Creative Memory adhesive for some things. For my big things, I use this because I like to put a lot of adhesive on my thing. So I was going through this thing like there's no tomorrow, and this is a little pricey, so I use this one for the photos and stuff like that, but I ran out of it waiting for my shipment, like I said. So we don't need this no more, so I'm gonna put it over here. I also want to show you how you could give a little volume to these flowers that we did. So we're gonna ink them. Again, I'm waiting for my Creative Memory ink and brushes, but I don't have it with me, so we're gonna be using other inks that I have in my thing, and we're gonna use a brush, and it's just to give it dimension. And I'm only gonna do 3 because they're gonna be the other 3 are gonna be at the bottom. So it's just so you could define, because this one is embossed, so you could define the embossing, and it just gives it a little more dimension to the. Always tap outside so you won't have the splash and the thing. So just to give it a little more dimension to my flower, so it could pop more. You could see the difference in the, maybe I'll bring it closer. You could see the difference when you ink it and when you don't ink it. Again, inking is not for everybody. If you don't like it, it's fine. You could skip this step. But I like to ink my pieces to give it dimension and to give them volume. So I do it. But if you don't like inking, you could skip this step. Or if you don't know how to do inking, this is a way to learn how to do inking. So that's that. Just give a little more dimension. I don't have the same color because it's not the same company. So I'm waiting for my for the ones that I bought, because other ones are sold out. And every time I do an order, I'll add a few of them. Little by little, I'll get them all. But right now, this will do. So now, we could put these ones together. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do them. So that was with that one, and then we're gonna use this green one. No, not that. Oh, that tangerine. We're gonna use it on both. So let's do a little bit on this ones. It's just to give a dimension. Again, if you're not into inking, you could skip this part. But it is something that you would like to learn, something to add to your way of scrapbooking. Everybody's scrapbook different. Everybody have a different style. Creative Memory give you the tools that you need to create, but the creativity is yours. Your creativity is yours, and there's no limit on creativity. So that's good for that. I also want to use this green one, so we could do a little bit on the leaves just to give it a little dimension. I think I ordered the leaf green ink, but like I said, I have not received none of my orders, and I am getting anxious about it because I want to play with the new stuff. So you can see the difference here. One is get a little darker and get a little more just to give it a little more dimension. Again, this is not something for everybody, but if you like it, you could do it. If you don't like it, you just skip the process. But inking is fun. Inking is very fun. So yeah, just a little bit to give it. This one didn't punch correctly, but it's okay because I'm gonna tuck under something. So we're still gonna use it. We're not gonna waste cardstock. Always have a silicone something underneath to do the inking. I have an all-purpose mat. I know Creative Memory is coming with one, or hot one, and it's sold out. Waiting for that one to come back. No one. And then we got this cool leaf. It's very fragile, so just be careful how you do it. If you have this punch in your stash, I love that punch. Yeah, this kind of punches, they are staples in your craft room, and I always say companies should keep them always active because these are staples. These are leaves. You're always going to need leaves for your things. Okay, so now we're going to build the flowers, and then we're going to build the thing. I am going to be using some enamel dots. Let me see which one I do have. I think I'm going to use this ones as the center of the flower. We're going to use this. So what we're going to do is, again, I'm waiting for my supplies. So I'm using what I have right now. So we're going to put a little dot from that, or from square. And then we're going to put this one. And we're going to like turn it so you could see the petals of the other one. And then we're going to put a little center. So that's one flower. And then we're going to do another one. Remember, the one that we ink it goes on top. And then we turn it so you could see like a staggle. So then we're gonna put a different color on the thing. Look how pretty they are. Then we're gonna use the other one. So you could create your own embellishments with the punches. Again, those are tools that we invest on. And it is bad that the companies just decide to retire them. And then we need to use them because we buy them. We invest money on that. Oh, they're so cute, those flowers. So let's do these other three. And then we're going to use the, let me see which one. This, yeah, these are the three. We're going to use also some embellishment from the collection. Then we're gonna put a center. They're so cute. I mean, you could do them flat. There's no need to do but I wanted them dimensional. But you could do them flat. There's no need to, you don't have to do it dimensional, but I wanted to do them dimensional. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, I used the same dot. I don't want to use the same dot. And then the last one, and then we're going to build the layout. Again, this collection that I'm using, it is on the last chance, so take advantage of it and buy it and play with it. Okay. Okay, so those are the little flowers we created just to add color to the layout because the other embellishments are black and white. So we're gonna put it in a little tray together with our leaves. We're gonna put the scratch paper to the side. We're gonna put this to the side because we're not gonna use that no more. Maybe later I use it again, who knows? Let's put the little thing there. So let me keep them right here on my little plates in case I want to use them. So now we're gonna glue this. Again, I use a lot of things. So for me, I do use the creative memory, but for certain things, not for everything, because I use a lot of adhesive. So we're gonna move this, we're gonna move that, and we're gonna put this at 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch. So we're gonna put it up. Once I glue it, that's it. If it's crooked, it's crooked, because with this one, don't play. This adhesive, don't play. Okay, so let's move my magnet over here, and let's put this one over here. And we're gonna do... this one, and also it's gonna be 1 inch. Okay, so that is right there. You could have got it the white cardstock, but I didn't. This is non-creative memory because like I said, I'm waiting. I did a big order. I did 3 orders and waiting for cardstock and all that stuff, and I still have not received it. So let's put that there, and let's put that there so it could hold my papers, and then we could continue working. Okay, so now we're gonna put the... Again, you could have cut this right here, but it's okay. I'm not gonna fuss about that. We're gonna put it around between 7 or a little, no, 6. We're gonna put it at the 6th line. So we're gonna glue that. We're gonna commit, and we're gonna glue that. So again, we're gonna put it at the 6, and it goes all the way to the white cardstock. I could have cut it at 11, but I wanted it to go all the way to the white part. And again, I did ink my thing. If you wanted to save paper, that was a 2.5 inches that you could save for another project, but it's okay. It's paper. We will have a lot of paper. Well, I do have a lot of paper. So now we're gonna put this one here, and you just follow this one over here and put it, and there you go. Okay, so now we're gonna put our banners, and I left one out so I could show you how I cut them. Oh, that's so pretty. This one goes here. So there's many ways to cut this. You could do a line in the center and then just go to meet that line. The way I do it, I just fold it in half. I don't crease it. I just fold it there, hold it here, and with my scissors, I come and I just cut. And that's how I get my thing. And now I will ink that part with my ink. Well, I can't wait to have Creative Memories ink and stencil, so I could show you guys how fun it is to do that. So then this is called, according to my thing, this is where the circle, oh, I only cut one circle and we need 2. So this is where the circle is gonna ink for my title. Let's cut another circle real quick because I forgot that I'm doing a 2-page layout. So let's cut another circle real quick. One will hold the title and one will hold, it will nest the title. It's not mandatory to have, but I like to cluster my embellishments and has something that is holding it. I'm having a hard time here. There you go. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Having a hard time here, guys, but it's okay. We'll get it. Try not to put my head in the frame. There you go. It's not perfect, but it's okay. We could fix it. It's okay. So that's that. And then we're gonna cut another circle. And again, we're gonna put that there. We cut. Vellum is very fragile, so yeah. And even if it's not perfect, it's okay because you're gonna tuck it under something. So don't worry if it's not perfect. Like this one, it didn't cut perfect, but it's okay because it's gonna go under the banner. So I'm not worried about that. I'm inking it real quick. And like I don't have the vellum adhesive, I will have to put my adhesive where it's gonna be covered. Put in this again where it goes. So we put that there, then we put this one here. So this is how it goes, right? So that one goes here. This one goes there. This is where the title is gonna go. Then we got this one here. And then we got this one that goes over here. And then we got the photos that goes here. I don't know if I want to mat the photos. I like to mat. I could cut these photos a little bit down. So I might do that. And then just a little tiny bit. And I think I wanna then we're gonna glue just 1/4 of an inch up from the top. Yeah, I don't know if I want to mat them. Let's see. Let's continue playing, and then I'll decide if I want to mat them. This one doesn't have too much at the top, but we could cut a little bit at the bottom. Like that, and then we got this one. This one has a lot in the top. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love that paper for those pictures. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think I wanna do. Let's see what papers I have that I could. I think I could bring the blue. Let's see, what's that blue? And just one little tiny. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So let's I'm gonna go mat it, and I'll be right. Okay, so I glue everything already. So now we're gonna do the I don't want this video to be too long. So I did matted my photos, I inked them, and I glued them. Now we're gonna do we're gonna use the embellishments. According to I think we're gonna have an embellishment over here, one right here with the title, one right here, and one right here. And then journaling. I'm not going to journal about because this was the Valentine's Day that she went out with her boyfriend. So it's nothing to journal about. So I'm not going to journal. But if you journal, so then so I like this. Let's see what we got here. We could put sweetness over here. Let's see, do we have any title here? No. Oh, I think we could put this thing. It's not in my I thought we had one that's precious here. I don't see it. Beloved, grateful, relax. I'm looking for the precious one. I mean, I haven't used this collection, so it should be here, right here, precious. So we're gonna use that as the title, and then we're gonna put this sweetness here. Hello, precious. No precious, not hello precious. So we're gonna use precious, and we're gonna use that sweetness over there. And let's see what else we have that I could use. We're gonna look at the floral embellishments and see what can we use. I want to see what is in here. Let's see what is in here that I could use. Best friend, good day. I think I could put good day right here. So we're gonna cut the good day. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, so I'm just gonna cut it so I could move it around and maybe put it here. Good day. Right now, that's the only thing I'm using from there as of now. Let's see what we have here. This is like a frame. So, yeah, it's a frame for that. So, I am going to keep that frame intact so I could use it. And I could use it in another project. So, let's see over here. This is a part that I love, floral. I'm a floral girl. So, let's look at my schedule. My sketch. So, we're going to put one right here. I only got 2 florals for this. So we're gonna put one here. We're gonna use this. We're gonna cut this so I could tuck it. I could move it around more. So we're gonna put that there. And then we got the little florals also, like this one's right here. We could put one there and one here. It's a little dimensional. We got this ones too. So then I got the greenery to add to this one. I mean, if you don't, just with that is without, just with this one is beautiful. It's very, very beautiful, very delicate. Let's see what else can we use. I think I like it better without those flowers that I did. So, oh, what's the other one? The other one goes over here. But I think I will need one of these ones for here. Yeah, I like that there. And I'm supposed to have one right here, but I don't have no more florals. This only bring 2 florals. See, I will have to cover this. Let's see. Because I like that there. We could use that little one there. Maybe we could move this one over here. Because that's what the big one's supposed to be, right? And then put a little one in the corner over there. Put that there. And this. That one there. And the pressures go across. I think I had to put it this way so the pressures could fit in. I don't want the pressures hanging from the circle. I think I like that there. And maybe we could do then another one. Oh, let's see. Let's cut this one and put this one around here. And then we cut the other one. And then we're gonna put maybe this one over here with one of these leaves. Oh no, I have this leaf right here. I got these leaves right here. I like those leaves. I think I like that. Precious right there. I will have to play with this a little more. I want it to be outside the page, but I want the pressures to be in the circle. I think I like that. So let's glue this. I ain't gonna use liquid glue for this. Oh, I gotta glue the circle. The circle is not glue. So let's glue the circle. And then I'm gonna put I'm gonna put you where you don't see it because it's gonna be tucked in, so you won't see it. Right there. Then I want to put the pressure so I could know where is that I'm supposed to put it. So we're gonna put the pressures there, right here. That glue dries clear, so there's no problem with that. Let's glue this other circle over here. And then we're gonna put that there at the bottom. Then we're gonna glue this one over here. Then we're gonna put the sweetness. The sweetness is gonna go here. Then we're gonna put this one. We're gonna put it on foam tape. Foam squares. It's okay if you cut things and then you don't get to use them. It's perfectly fine. You could use them in another layout. So we're gonna glue that there. And did it not have some leaves on there? I think I took it out, right? Maybe we could put, oh no, right here. I'm gonna put it flat. So we're gonna put those. See those there, and then oh no, those was part of this one. It's okay. So yeah, let's leave that like that and let's glue that there. Okay, so then we're gonna do this one over here. I already did the pressures, so we're gonna use foam squares for this one too. So we're gonna put this one. I'm gonna put it right there. Then we're gonna put some of this coming out. Are we? Okay, so then we got this one over here. So we could put this one here and then that little flower there. I'm gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna glue this flower right in the middle. And then this good day, I'm gonna put it right there. Then we got this one over here, so let's glue this one. And then we're gonna put this one. Right here. And then we're gonna put this floral there. Do I want more of this one over here? I don't want it to see it through. Let's cut a little more of this one right here. And then we could put it right here. And then let's put some of this over here. Let's cut a little bit of it too, so it could go a little more in, so it won't be outside my page. Okay, I like that. Yeah. So let's see, can we put this one here? I think that's perfect. Simple. I like it. I do like to use little tags, so I'm going to use some tags in the pictures. Again, you don't, that's perfect right there. That is right there. That is the design. So with this right here, I already did the sketch. But I like to add a little extra, so I am going to add a little extra. But up to this part right here, the sketch is done and the layout is complete if you like it onto that place. But if you like to add a little more, you just add a little more, like I like to do. So I like to put these little tags with little words on it, little word bits on it. So it's part of my my design, the way that I scrapbook. So I like to tuck this like right here in the pictures. Put this one Weekend Fun right here. So happy over here. Enjoying this over here. And then happiness over here. I don't think I have no more. So I like to put those. So I'm gonna put those in my layout. Again, before this, that was the layout. The layout was done, but I like to add these little things in my photos. So okay, I like that. Yeah, like I told you before, everybody's way of scrapbooking is different. There's people that like it very simple. There's people that like a little more, and there's people that like it with a lot. So I am the a lot kind of girl that like to put a lot of little embellishments in my pages. But again, it is preference. It's not the way that everybody should do. So I'm just going to put a little bit of these things right next where the circles are. Just to finish touch. Then we put 3 here. Always use clusters of 3. Odd numbers always. So that's that. Oh, I didn't glue this good day here. I'm gonna put this good day here. We're gonna put it just right here. just a little something. The thing also has this, but I was thinking of putting this border down here, but I'm gonna keep it as it is. I'm gonna keep it simple as it is. So that is I'm gonna bring the sketch back on and show you what we did, and we stuck to the sketch except for these little tags that I put at the end, but we stuck to the sketch design. Again, this is a sketchbook that I'm working on, and it's going to be released soon. So just be in the lookout. They're going to have the in the bottom part, it has the cutting guide. So and again, sketches are just to give you an idea. You don't have to stick to the sketch as it is like I did here. It just give you a starting point, and then you could make it your own. So but that is the layout for today. I use the collection I Am Grateful To. It is on last chance. It is the paper, it is the embellishments, and there is this still these things right here. Well, I use all of them. This right here is all in the last chance. So as of the recording of this video, it is on the last chance. Hopefully you get to take advantage of that and order it. I am going to link all the products in the description below, and for you to be easy to find what you're looking for. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, leave a comment below if which part you liked, and if you the girl that like it very simple, or you like a little bit, or you like a lot. So let me know in the comment what type of scrapbooker you are. I am, and I like a lot. So let's see what how many are with me. So thank you for watching, and until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.